Is it recording or no? Justin? Is it recording?
Oh, yes.
Oh. Hi everyone, I'm Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with applesauce and I'm going to be sharing my April favorites with you guys. Those are the cruelty-free and vegan products that I've just been loving and using the most this month. So I'm excited to share them with you. I'm trying to do them every month, do a monthly favorites video. You guys might notice I'm not in the studio, I'm actually in my living room. So recently we worked with Article and I got to redo my living room and make it like my dream living room. And I love how it turned out. There's a full video down below if you guys wanna see like the full room and all the articles in it. But right now, I'm just really happy to be here on my armchair, sharing this with you guys with my cute little side table. I'm so excited about this. So let's get right into it. A few things I want to talk about: skincare, makeup. Just gonna grab it and we'll talk about it. So the first is the Hyaluronic C Serum from Osea. Applesauce loves this too, apparently. I've been using this for a really long time, but now that we are in Utah where it's a lot drier, it is like essential to my morning and evening skincare routine. Hi applesauce, I see you. It's just a really, really good serum. You only need a tiny bit. You need like 1 or 2 drops and that has you covered. I like to put it on as the first step of my moisturizing and serum routine. Sorry, this is really distracting. It's just really good. It helps lock in moisture throughout the day and it makes such a noticeable difference in my skin, both in how it feels and physically how it looks. Like the times where I have not put this on in the morning or evening, I can really, really tell in my skin. So it has been amazing. Hi baby, hi. So Osea did send this to me. I freaking love it so much. And I am in their affiliate program. And what that means is if you guys use some of the links below, specifically the Osea link in this case, I do get a small percentage of the sale. And that is what helps keep Logical Harmony running and helps me keep to put out content. So thank you so much to those of you that use those. I really, really appreciate it. So I have 2 things from Awake that I wanted to talk about. They did send these to me. Awake is Tarte's sister company. And I love Tarte skincare. So when they launched Awake, I was really excited because it is Japanese inspired skincare and it's very different stuff than what Tarte makes too. So the first one I wanted to talk about is their Dream Dew Drops, which is a shimmery hyaluronic acid serum. So it's kind of similar to the Osea one in that it's hyaluronic acid, but it's much more of a traditional serum or like a traditional face oil. And it does have a little bit of glow to it. So it just really brightens up the skin, especially now with my skin being dry. I need all the help I can get to bring some life back into it, and this does an amazing job. And then I also really wanted to talk about their Hello Sunshine Moisturizer. This is an SPF 30. It's really lightweight on the skin and it doesn't disrupt my makeup at all. I've worn it with so many different foundations. And you guys know I've talked about Kypris Pot of Shade for a really long time. I absolutely love that one, but a lot of you guys have given feedback that the price point is just like a little too much for your budget. And I wanted to suggest this because I think this is a really good alternative to it. It's definitely more budget friendly. If you're looking for a really good daily SPF that's on a budget, that's not gonna make you oily or greasy or one that you can wear under all your makeup, this is a really, really good one to try. I do also still really love the sunscreen drops from Cover FX, but if you need some moisture, this is a good way to get it and just to get your SPF in because we should all be wearing our SPF every single day. I've just really been enjoying this. Another skincare type item is from First Aid Beauty. They sent me some of their new primers and this is their Ultra Repair Hyaluronic. I have been hooked on this one. It is the Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer. I have such a hard time saying that name. It's just a really, really nice hydrating primer. So you can't really expect it to do anything like to fill your pores or it's not gonna blur, but it really does help keep my skin moisturized throughout the day. I like to mix this with whatever primer I'm using, or sometimes honestly, I'll mix this and the Too Faced Hangover Primer and whatever other primer I want. This too, I also just wear on its own sometimes when I'm not wearing makeup because having that extra hyaluronic acid has been helping my skin so much. I just think it's such a good makeup primer. I haven't had any issues with it like disrupting any foundations or anything. Again, it's just more for like your skincare prep and to help your foundation look good throughout the day, but I really like it. They do also have one to help reduce the size of your pores, so if you want more mattifying and you want that, that is an option too, but I love this one. So a makeup combo that I've been loving is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, which I bought because Rianne was telling me I needed it, and I picked it up a few months ago and I've just been using it like crazy. Again, it has that hyaluronic acid. You guys are seeing a theme here, but it's been really nice on top of makeup. But I have been loving the combination of the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer as foundation with this. So what I will do is I'll take a couple shades of the concealer and like dot it in different places on my face. So I'm using it as concealer, as foundation, as like bronzer, just a few dots. And then I will mist my face with this and blend it out with the foundation brush. I've been loving the e.l.f. Selfie Ready foundation brush, or is it the blurring brush? I don't remember which one, but I'll link to it down below. And then I will spray the brush with this a couple of times while I'm blending it out as well. It gives really good coverage because this concealer is super duper full coverage, but the combo is just really nice on the skin. It's not heavy, it's not cakey. It just looks really, really good. So I've been loving doing that because if I want something that's a little lighter than like, you know, a full coverage foundation, but I do want some of that spot concealer coverage, this really helps me get it. So I mostly apply it where I want the coverage to be and then just blend out from there. And something about with the Hydrating Milky Mist, the combination is just really, really gorgeous. For foundation, I have been loving the Tarte Found Sealer foundation. So they launched this pretty recently and they did send this to me. I was not totally sure about it at first. I had not really read any reviews. I wanted to keep a really like isolated, you know, mind frame about it. But after the last foundation that I used from them, I was a little nervous because it was pretty drying on my skin. This one is so good. It is a nice medium coverage. You can really build it up, so you could skip concealer if you wanted and just apply extra foundation where you need it. It blends out really, really nicely on the skin. It just looks really natural. It wears really well throughout the day. I've been really, really loving it. It also feels like you have nothing on your skin. It feels so lightweight for what it is. A lot of foundations, it's not that they feel heavy, this one just feels exceptionally lightweight. Like it feels like you don't have any makeup on. And I've really, really been loving it. So I'm so excited about it. If you guys haven't picked it up yet, I think you should, especially if you have dry skin, because it is more of a natural dewy finish to the skin. It just looks really, really good. So I've been really, really into it. If you guys have picked it up, let me know. Let me know what your recent favorite foundation is too, because you guys know I love foundations. I wanted to talk about the NCLA Jelly Balms. These are really, really interesting to me. So they're not really a lipstick, they're not really a lip balm, it's like a hybrid. It is literally like this transparent stick. So it's hydrating like a lip balm. It does have some color, and the color, I'm honestly not sure what the technology is, but I believe it uses like your body's pH, and the color is going to be different on everyone. So I've been really enjoying them because also they're like a nice sheer wash of color. They do kind of stain your lips just a little bit, like a little bit of a tint, but I think that they're so pretty on, and all the shades are really flattering because it is like this custom shade for you. I just really like them. I love the formula. I love the packaging of their lipsticks. Two of my favorites are from the NCLA and Barbie collection. I also really like the Mercury Rising one as well. I think they're all just really pretty, really flattering. If you want like a lipstick you can keep in your purse that you know is always going to be like a solid go-to, these are it. Just get a Jelly Balm from NCLA because you have the mix of the balm and the color. Perfect combination. Perfect. Or if you're doing like a no makeup look, these are amazing as well. All right, last couple of things. So I wanted to talk about the e.l.f. and J. Kissa eyeshadow palette. I know this is no longer available, but I really wanted to include it because I've been using it so much. You guys know I love e.l.f. I love J. Kissa. I thought this was like such a combination, like a dream combination, and this palette is gorgeous. So you guys can see it has a good mix of like neutrals in there. It has the shimmery highlight. It has a few pops of color that are very fun. And honestly, this palette has encouraged me to wear color and gotten me to wear color on a more regular basis because every shade in here is so pretty and so wearable and so versatile. So if you want just a tiny pop of color, you can do that. If you want to create a natural look, you can do that too. If you want a very bold eye, you can do that also. I feel like, I don't know, like there's 6 eyeshadow shades and the highlight, but you can do so much with this palette. The formula is really good. I know that Jess really put like her heart into this over a long period of time creating these shades with e.l.f. And like, I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of what they've created, but also it's such a good palette. It's so, so good. So if you guys were able to get your hands on it, I'm excited for you. Let me know if you've been loving it. I really hope that they re-release it because I know so many of you guys wanted to get it and couldn't. So let e.l.f. know if you want to re-release. I'm just really loving it, and at first I was like, oh, should I not put it in since it's not for sale anymore? But I couldn't not because I've been using it so much that I just had to share it with you guys. The last two things I want to talk about are a couple of loose eyeshadows from Colourpop. So specifically these two yellows right here. This lighter one is called Tiki, and this one is Paper Tiger. Like I said, the e.l.f. G Kissa palette has gotten me into using color more, so I've even used like this pink, things like that, shades that I used to only just reserve for like a tiny pop of color sporadically. I've been using more and using in a bigger way. But these two have been so nice. So I did a look fairly recently with like a matte mustard eye, and so many of you guys asked me about it, and it was just these two shades. So I put Paper Tiger in the crease, and then I put Tiki on my lid and just kind of like blended them together, blended them out. They're really, really pretty shades. I like that they're more like neutral yellows instead of super bright. I'm not quite there with the super bright yellows yet, but I think these are really pretty also. They work really well with Mac and Cheese from the e.l.f. palette, by the way. I just think these are really pretty shades, and if you are looking for good mustard shades, because so many of you DM'd me and said that you were, check out Colourpop. They're a really great place to get like single shadows that are affordable, cruelty-free. Tons are vegan. They label which ones are vegan. It makes it really easy to find, but they also make it easy if you want to try a fun color. Like when I bought this bright pink one, I think it's called Sandbar. Yeah, Sandbar. It's definitely a shade that's out of my comfort zone, but their prices are so affordable that it makes it easy to try them out because you can just buy that single shade, play with it as much or as little as you want. I love the Colourpop single shadows, especially those two recently. So those are all of my recent favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, let me know what your recent favorites are, and I'll see you next time.